What does the Militia Act of 1903 mean for the National Guard? Imagine a time when the United States was shaping its military forces and defining how state and federal authorities would work together during emergencies. The Militia Act of 1903 played a pivotal role in this process. This legislation was enacted to modernize and standardize the organization of state militias, which would later become known as the National Guard. Prior to this act, militias operated with varying degrees of structure and training, often leading to inconsistencies in readiness and effectiveness. The act established a clear distinction between the organized militia and the unorganized militia. It mandated that each state maintain a well-trained, federally recognized militia force that could be called into service by the federal government when necessary. This was a significant shift because it integrated state militias into the national defense framework, ensuring they met specific standards of training, discipline, and equipment. The act also created a system for federal funding and oversight, which provided resources for training and modernization efforts. One of the most important implications of the Militia Act of 1903 was that it formalized the relationship between the federal government and state military forces. It clarified that the National Guard, as the organized militia, would serve as a reserve force for the United States Army and Air Force. When called into federal service, members of the National Guard would operate under federal command, but they would also retain their state responsibilities when not activated federally. Furthermore, the act emphasized the importance of regular training and drills, which improved the overall readiness of the militia units. It also set standards for enlistment, discipline, and administration, which helped professionalize the force. Over time, this legislation laid the groundwork for the modern structure of the National Guard, ensuring it functions as a dual state and federal force capable of responding to a wide range of emergencies, from natural disasters to national security threats. In essence, the Militia Act of 1903 marked a turning point that transformed the militia into a more organized, disciplined, and integral part of the United States military system. It ensured that the National Guard would be a reliable and ready force, capable of supporting both state and national interests whenever called upon.